The stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Chris Colon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, I love watching this guy pitch. I went back, looked at the video of his last game. He pitched into the 6th inning, threw the ball great, had electric stuff when he needed to, pitched out of some tough jams, and pitched well enough to get the W. So I think we'll see tonight really firsthand what kind of pitcher he is. We'll get to see it firsthand.
Stephen Eckert.
Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into straightaway right. Spangler on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they have.
And that'll bring up Nick Livingston. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night.
Livingston.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Kirby Matsui.
Into the box now, Kirby Matsui, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Henry Rotino, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. That one's in there. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Eckert comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. In now, Chris Colon.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Chris Colon.
From the belt, the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Eckert is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Henry Ornelas, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. He's set. Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And the pitch on 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 20.
Stepping in now, Justin Nicolino, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Brandon Barnes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brandon Barnes.
He's set, and the pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Ray Linder. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Ray Linder.
Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1-2, here it comes. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jay Darling. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darling.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The Jumbo Shrimp secure their 10th victory of the season.
A skipper praises his team for a stellar start to their campaign. This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention, If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Rochester Red Wings. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Craig Smith, the Alabama-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, when you look back at his last outing, you go through the box score, you see 5 walks. That, to me, is what he's got to cut down if he has a chance to win this game.
Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Harold, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been really interesting. I mean, they won a game, lost a game, won a game. You want to get a little more consistency. That's why you want to win this game and maybe put together a nice streak moving forward.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is taken in for out number 1. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Santana. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Santana.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, that's a dangerous pitch. Now, I'm usually an advocate for the high fastball, but when you don't have much velocity, that ball goes a long ways if they touch it.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Digging in now, Alex Medina. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Striding into the box, Todd Netzel. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He'll start the second with a curveball that's taken here for ball 1. Pitch on the way. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, he hasn't been able to get comfortable, Matt. That's what's happening right here. He's back in the stretch again. The first inning, he spent the whole inning in the stretch. It seemed like he ended it with the bases loaded. Right here, a leadoff single puts him right back in the stretch here in the second.
Batting 8th, second baseman.
In now, Tom Harris. Now a bunt attempt here, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. Well, this team is really going to be busy today. You look at how this pitcher's been struggling all season. All you got to do is look at that ERA. That tells me he's given up a lot of balls hit, and the defense is going to be very, very busy in this one.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. From the stretch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball two. No score here as we play inning number 2. On the ground up the middle. Polanco has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Striding in once again, Jamie Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jamie Castillo.
First offering on its way. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Angel Lopes. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he runs that one high and tight for ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
The 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Now batting, Mark Ames, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Designated hitter, Mark Ames.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tapper up the line, but it gets foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Now another 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Story on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
So coming to the plate, Rod Green. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Green.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Harris backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play.
Polanco.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sebastian Black. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Black.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Digging in to try it again, Damon
Right
Story.
Number 4, Damon Story.
First pitch on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. The second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jim Foster. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's wide. 2-0.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 3rd inning, no score to this point. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Herman moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in, Gregory Bradley, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Way out in front. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Stepping in, Chris Herman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Herman.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Newhouser is underneath this one, and he drops it. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watched it and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. That's a base hit, their first of the game. And a relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
From the stretch. That's yanked into the stand. Strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
At the plate, Danny Santana, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. 3 innings complete. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Alex Medina. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Alex Medina
takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
He's putting on a clinic. We may as well say, here comes the batter. Strike 1, because everybody's 0-1. The first pitch strike, he's thrown a first pitch strike to every hitter in this game. When you do that, forget about it. 0-1, what a place to pitch from.
Into the windup and the pitch. Mark Ames will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Now at the plate, Rod Green comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Rod Green.
Into the windup and the pitch. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate and will do it again.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Digging in, Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The shortstop.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Foster is there. A quick out, number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Gregory Bradley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Bradley.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
You froze him on the fastball there. Gregory Bradley becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Chris Herman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Rochester leads it 1-0. Ready for another chance? Henry Zavala. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hit on the ground out to short. And on 1 pitch, he's retired. Here's Byron Buxton now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This ball will be chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. To short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in once again, Danny Santana. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tapped out in front of home. And a super play to gun his man down as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 7th inning coming up. The Red Wings lead it 1-0. Ready for another shot now. Tom Harris. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Bouncer down the line. But it's foul, strike 1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Marrero.
Towards second. In there, a base hit.
Well, that puts the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base.
Into the box, Jamie Castillo. Now a bunt attempt here. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
That's a perfect punt. I consider that the double bonus. He's given himself up. They knew he was bunting. He dropped the bunt down, and the bunt was so good they couldn't get him out. We got the bases loaded.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll leave this mess for the bullpen as 3 runners are his responsibility. Ryan O'Rourke is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Ryan O'Rourke.
Ready once again, Angel Lopes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the changeup is way low that time.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. He'll run this down in foul territory, and here comes the runner from third. But not in time, and just
Hey, that was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
coming to the plate now, Sebastian Black. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
See it. Like you can, come on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Hey, let's go now one time.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Now at the plate, Damon Story.
The right fielder, number 4, Damon Story.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, let her rip.
Here comes the first pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Wait for a good one. Wait for your pitch up there.
Swinging a soft liner. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more fun here on a Friday. Noah Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Noah Ramirez.
So striding in, Alex
And
Medina.
leading out
No
for
hits
Rochester.
in 2 trips to the plate
Catcher,
for him in the ball game.
Medina.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, nobody out now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. This is skied out toward right. Story over to his left. He's got it 1 away. So striding forward now, Mark
The batter,
Ames.
number 8.
He's 0 for 2
Designated
thus
hitter,
far in this one.
Mark Ames.
Hey, you got one.
Now the pitch. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
One away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Stepping in now, Rod Green. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Hey, what's that saying? You play to win the game? Well, that was a big roll of the dice to steal third. But it looks pretty genius now that it worked out. Now they just need to execute at the plate and get that go-ahead run home.
Knock it down, go one.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
Go ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a line drive. And that may have had a bit too much on it as he can't knock it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now batting,
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Now. Hey, we got one.
Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation, two balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Swung on and hit softly on a line. Foul. Runner at first here, one man out. High fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Come on, guys.
Third baseman, number 13, Gregory Bradley.
Standing in now, Gregory Bradley in the dirt. And he is safe at second, and the wild pitch here could prove costly with two away.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
something that he was not proud of and was not happy about. Let's see how he responds if he throws the ball in the corner or if he continues to challenge hitters in this game.
Leading off for Lehigh
So stepping
Valley.
in, Gary
Patrick.
Jorgensen.
Gary
He'll lead things off here in the
Jorgensen.
bottom half of the first. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a little bit of a struggle. 1-3 on the road trip. You never want to be in that position, but you try to pick up as many wins as you possibly can. That's why this game today is important.
Popped up. Foster is there for it. 1 down. Here's Cody Ashe. He brings a stellar batting average into this one, just shy of 380 on the season.
Ashe.
Chopped weakly to the left. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it.
Well, there's a 1-out infield single. You know what? You can start a lot of rallies with 1 out. He was hustling down the line. If you're pitching, you think, golly, that was so unlucky.
Cedric Smallwood is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Luis Ibar. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Stepping in, Ryan Howard, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
0-2 count, and the pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 1 inning in the books here. The Paw Sox are out in front, 1-0. Now at the plate, Blaine Humphrey hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year.
Blaine Humphrey.
And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Now at the plate, Angel Munoz. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Munoz.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box, Adam G. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
pulled high in the air out to left field. Chen is under it, and that's the third out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Settling in now, Lincoln Ambrose. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Now batting, catcher, Gary
standing
Jorgensen.
in now, Gary Jorgensen. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Marrero ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again,
now
Cody
batting.
Ashe.
Left fielder, Cody Ashe.
And this one's hit on the ground, but foul.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Running hard, he's digging for second. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cedric Smallwood, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Netzel is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Ibar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ibar.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding in once again, Blaine Humphrey comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on the slurve, strike 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Ready for another chance? Angel Munoz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Angel
chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. ready to deliver the 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he went for the big swing and ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now in the box, Lincoln Ambrose. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Gary Jorgensen comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be two. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Pawtucket's out in front, 1-0. Into the box, Damon Story due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Jim Foster. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Jim Foster.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A little bouncer. Slow roller back to the mound. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more, Cody Ashe. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point.
Left fielder, Cody.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Story going back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Right fielder
ready once again, Luis Ibar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Black gloves it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's big Ryan Howard now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
One thing you try to do.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit. Ready for another shot now. Blaine Humphrey will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Blaine Humphrey is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Angel Munoz is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Center fielder
Adam G stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, they haven't had a real good game plan. That's a lot of balls they're swinging at out of the zone, helping him out. And there's a sign of another one out of the zone, helping the pitcher out. Got to know your zone. You want to have a chance.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And this is hit in the air over toward the left field line. Chen has it in his tracks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Lehigh Valley.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Castillo on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Standing in, Gary Jorgensen. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Your attention, please.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Octavio Palmer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Koji Uehara earns the save out of the bullpen, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Pawtucket Red Sox and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Moses Marshall, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he has really struggled his last 3 outings. The ERA totally inflated. It's over 5. When you look at that, that's too many runs he's given up. And he's just not giving his team a chance to even get out the gate and win the game.
So striding in, Brian Stefani. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Brian Stefani.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
First pitch on its way. This one's down to third. Foster is right there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Saucedo.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Paw Sox are out in front, 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Harris. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. This team is going to be busy in the infield. He doesn't strike out a lot of people, and they put the ball in play. But if they catch the ball, they got a shot. If not, it's going to be a lot of traffic on the bases.
Standing in, William Chen. He enters play, hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Chen.
Here comes the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
In now, Devin Marrero. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. And here's a ball hit in the air. West has got it, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Pawtucket's out in front, 2-0. Stepping into the box, Michael West. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Baseman, Michael
the pitch.
West.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kirby on the move. Makes the play, one away. Digging in, Josh Jansen. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swings through it for strike number two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Josh Jansen becomes out number two this inning. Dariel Alvarez digs in now.
Fielder, Dariel Alvarez.
And this will be fouled away. 6 home runs, batting average down in the low 210s, and 23 driven in. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Chen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Paw Sox are out in front, 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jamie Castillo. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Saucedo will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Striding in once again, Jim Foster. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Foster.
High in the air out to center field. Alvarez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance.
Now
Joel Pereira.
Designated hitter, Joel Pereira.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Hit down the third baseline. Pearson comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping in, Javier Cardenas. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on
Javier
offensively so
Cardenas.
far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Batting 8.
In now,
Third baseman.
Robert Pearson.
Robert Pearson.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there. Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats. That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. And this is fouled straight back. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Hard on the ground toward short. Marrero takes it in. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ready now, Orlando Estrada hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Black is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Pawtucket's out in front, 2-0.
Leading off for the
Digging in to try it again, Rondell Kirby comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch on the way. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sebastian Black.
Sebastian Black.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Jansen is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Sandy Leon.
Now batting.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sandy Leon.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Alvarez over to his left. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. At the plate, Tom Harris. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Harris.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that base hit right there extends his streak to 9 games. Now, we've been watching him. That's a couple series now. He's starting to swing the bat. You got to start paying attention to this guy. He's getting hot.
Right fielder, William Chen.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. William Chen is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high. 1-0. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So digging in now, Devin Marrero, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
3-1 count, first and second. A lot of things can be happening here. I wonder if the runners start, but more importantly, get a pitch you can drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Grounded down the third baseline. And this goes right past him. Oh my, that might plate 2. And a second run is across. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Center fielder, Jamie
into the
Castillo.
box now. Jamie Castillo, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
That's a ball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, this 4th inning has really been a struggle for him. Nothing seems to be going his way right now.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. At the plate, Brian Stefani back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Well, that base hit made the front office really proud. That's what the farm director and the player development guys are looking for. Can you hit the ball the opposite way?
Ricky.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Striding in, Juan Saucedo. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Paw Sox are out in front, 4-0. Digging in once again, Jim Foster. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Jim Foster.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The pitch. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Little soft liner right there dropping in the outfield. He didn't hit it hard, but sometimes those little soft singles get rallies started.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Alfredo Torres is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Alfredo Torres.
Joel Pereira will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out.
Pereira.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll dive back in safely. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Ready once again, Rondell Kirby. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Kirby.
Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no
and a
strike.
fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground, but foul. Misses. Ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Saucedo is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Sebastian Black comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. Pawtucket's out in front, 4-0. At the plate, Michael West. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Michael West.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Alvarez.
Dario Alvarez will stand in for the 2nd time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Very weakly on the ground. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Now batting, catcher.
Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. The Paw Sox are out in front, 4-0. Ready for another shot now. Sandy Leon, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sandy Leon.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Alvarez sprinting after it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in and looking for more, Tom Harris. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Harris.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Now
Into the
batting,
box, William Chen, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Pawtucket's out in front, 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robert Pearson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there. And now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch. And it's really working out for him.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Orlando Estrada.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
The 0-1 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Stefani. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Devin Marrero.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop. The throw. He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Jamie Castillo.
Standing in now, Jamie Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tapped up the first baseline. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that changeup. I tell you what, he had to honor the fastball. The fastball, the pitch before, and back with the changeup. That's a great combination.
This is pulled into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
First 2 hitters of the inning go back-to-back singles, and now they're first and third. This has the makings of a big inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Jim Foster.
Into the box now, Jim Foster. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Really forcing the issue with that steal of second. They already had the guy on third, so now 2 runners in scoring position, and there aren't any force outs other than at first. Pretty good chance to drive in a pair right now.
Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Estrada has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in once again, Joel
number
Pereira.
7, designated hitter, Joel Pereira.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Runner at second here with one man out. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That ball's right in his wheelhouse. Man, pitcher got lucky. He hit a screaming line drive. Had he lifted it, he'd be jogging right now for 4.
The left fielder, number 34, Rondell Kirby.
Into the box, Rondell Kirby. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way.
Nope.
There's
Ball
a
1.
fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
And this is low. Ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Set to deliver on 2-1.
2 balls.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up.
Ready for another chance? Ricky Thomas. And at this
Leading
point of the
off with a
game, I
tie.
think it's clear that the plan of attack
Second
against the
baseman,
top of the order has
Ricky
worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Now batting,
Juan Saucedo is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kirby waits on it, makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready once again,
now
Michael
batting.
West.
First
It's been an
baseman.
0-for-2 effort
Michael
for him to this point.
West.
The second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Ready for another shot now, Josh Jansen. 0-for-2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Kirby giving chase, and that's the third out. This one pretty well in the bag. Dariel Alvarez digs in now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's gone about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Skied into very shallow right. Chen is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Javier Cardenas. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Two tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
Fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Slow roller left side. Bends down and he barehands it. Safe. Nearly a highlight reel play, but they'll have a runner on here with one away. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Digging in, Orlando Estrada. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Boy, in a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Chen shading to his right. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Stefani.
Designated hitter,
A little bouncer.
Stefani.
Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Now batting,
Ricky Thomas at the plate now as he looks at strike one. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Here's the 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Chen coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And he is in there. In now, Juan Saucedo, and he puts it on the ground to second. One there, on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant
And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning. Action now in that Colorado pen as a southpaw has stood up to throw out there.
Presley.
Line drive to center field. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over. 14-5.
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching. A summons to the manager's office is a rare invite. A player may wonder for what reason he has drawn his manager's attention. It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point. The two have arrived at an understanding. Perhaps.
Wednesday night baseball now from Fenway Park in Boston. Digging in the switch hitter, Elvis Presley.
Right fielder, Elvis Presley.
Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Presley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Romero has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Andrew Susak. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Presley shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Presley over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another chance, Elvis Presley. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
I like it. Hard line drive on the fastball, hit off the fastball, and good things happen.
Ready for another shot now. Johan Cora. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Hit hard on the ground towards second. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again. Pedro Morant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Presley moves over. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Rusney Castillo. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Rusney Castillo.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Presley giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Presley.
Right fielder, Elvis Presley.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is. Digging in once again, Elvis
The batter,
Presley.
Right fielder, Elvis Presley.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Johan Cora.
Johan.
10-2, the final in this game. Arizona wrap out 19 hits. Tony Cingrani earns his first win of the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Wade Miley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Evan Marshall takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.